Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., the boy who's already shocking the football world, from dominating matches against older kids to making scouts from Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Juventus take notice. But that's not all. Rumors have been swirling online about a secret, controversial relationship with Georgina Rodriguez, his stepmom. Is it just speculation or something more? Stick around because you won't believe the story behind the headlines. On June 17, 2010, the world witnessed the birth of Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. in San Diego, California, an event that would quietly yet powerfully signal the beginning of what many football fans hoped would be the next chapter in a generational football dynasty. The birth of a child is always a personal, family-centered milestone, but in this case, it carried immense public fascination. Fans and media were immediately curious. Why the United States? Why not Portugal? The country that had given the world his father, Cristiano Ronaldo Sr. The choice of the United States for the birth was strategic. Ronaldo Sr., one of the most scrutinized athletes in football history, wanted to ensure his son's early years were shielded from the intense pressure and media frenzy that often surrounds children of high-profile stars in Europe. By keeping the birth location in the US, he created an environment that allowed Cristiano Jr. to enter the world with a degree of privacy, safety, and relative normalcy, something unusual for children of global superstars. Almost immediately, curiosity surrounded his family situation. The mother of Cristiano Jr. remained private, and Ronaldo Sr. assumed full custody, a decision that defied expectations for a footballer of his stature. While many anticipated that a child of Ronaldo's fame would become a constant public figure from birth, the reality was different. Ronaldo Sr. made it clear that his son's upbringing would focus on values, structure, and personal development rather than media attention or fame. The boy's early environment was designed to instill discipline, a strong work ethic, and an understanding of responsibility, even at a very young age. Cristiano Jr.'s early years were enriched with family guidance and mentorship. Surrounded by his father, grandmother Dolores Aveiro, and other close family members, he grew up absorbing the mentality and drive that defined Ronaldo Sr.'s life and career. Even as a toddler, he was exposed to lessons about commitment, focus, and resilience, traits that would become hallmarks of his footballing path. The environment also emphasized love and emotional support, ensuring that while he was raised in a world of expectations, he still experienced the joys of childhood. From the very beginning, the world was fascinated by this child. News outlets across Europe, South America, and beyond covered his birth, speculating endlessly about what he might become. Fans were captivated not only by the legacy of his surname, but by the tantalizing question of whether he would inherit his father's extraordinary footballing ability. Social media erupted with reactions, images, and discussions about the young Ronaldo, foreshadowing the intense scrutiny and attention he would face in the years to come. Ronaldo Sr. also made it clear that the child's talent, if it emerged, would be nurtured carefully. While genetics offered an advantage, the father wanted to ensure that Cristiano Jr. grew up with a mentality suited to professional sport, dedication, patience, and the capacity to handle both success and setbacks. From the earliest interactions with a football, observers noticed a subtle intensity in the boy's focus, suggesting that even at an age when most children are discovering play, Cristiano Jr. possessed a natural curiosity and drive aligned with athletic excellence. The significance of Cristiano Jr.'s birth went beyond family and football. For fans worldwide, it represented the potential continuation of one of football's greatest legacies. Questions abounded. Would he pursue football? Would he emulate his father's playing style, mindset, and work ethic? Or would he carve out his own identity, independent of the shadow cast by one of the sport's greatest icons? The anticipation alone created an environment where every small milestone, from his first kicks to his early training, would be scrutinized and celebrated. By the time he was ready to step onto a football field, Cristiano Jr. had already captured the world's imagination. His birth wasn't just a family event, it was the beginning of a story watched closely by fans, scouts, and clubs alike. The world was primed to witness the first steps of a boy who carried not only the name of a legend, but also the potential to become a phenomenon in his own right. Even at birth, the narrative was clear. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. was positioned to shock the world, not merely as the son of a superstar, but as a potential footballing talent with a story yet to unfold. In the world of football, where fame, talent, and personal lives intersect, the name Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has rarely been far from public scrutiny. But in recent years, an unusual wave of rumors began circulating across social media platforms, fan forums, and even tabloid headlines. Whispers that Cristiano Jr., the prodigious son of Cristiano Ronaldo, had developed an allegedly secret relationship with the Georgina Rodriguez, his father's partner and effectively his stepmother. While these claims are highly speculative and lack any verified evidence, the story captured global attention, demonstrating just how intensely the public follows the lives of the Ronaldo family. The rumors gained traction around 2022 to 2023 when social media began circulating images, videos, and interpreted gestures entries from family appearances. Fans scrutinized every public interaction, shared smiles, casual touches, and moments of playful conversation between Cristiano Jr. and Georgina were blown up as proof of something more than a normal step-parent relationship. Twitter threads, TikTok compilations, and Instagram posts analyzed every second of footage from holidays, birthday parties, and football games. Some commentators framed it as bizarre but intriguing, while others warned against overinterpretation. Part of the reason the story gained traction lies in how the public views the Ronaldo family. Cristiano Ronaldo has long cultivated a perfect image, a dedicated father, professional football icon, and romantic figure. Georgina Rodriguez herself is known for her poise, elegance, and the media spotlight she navigates with ease. Combining a globally famous father with a glamorous stepmother naturally feeds curiosity, and in the digital age, even innocent interactions can be sensationalized. Fans, particularly in online communities, began spinning narratives that blended observation with speculation, creating an entirely fictional storyline that nevertheless felt plausible to casual viewers. Media outlets, sensing the viral potential, fueled the speculation. Articles with headlines like "The Ronaldo Family Secret" or "Cristiano Jr. and Georgina, the rumor fans can't stop talking about," drew millions of views. Social media platforms amplified the story through algorithms that reward engagement, and before long, even users with no prior interest in football were discussing the controversy. The narrative thrived because it combined three key ingredients: celebrity, youth, and family mystery, elements that tend to dominate viral content. Interestingly, the Ronaldo family has never publicly addressed the rumors, maintaining silence and discretion. Georgina Rodriguez continues to focus on her relationship with Cristiano Ronaldo, her modeling career, and her own family responsibilities, while Cristiano Jr. remains a minor, focusing on football development and schooling. This lack of public commentary arguably made the story even more tantalizing. In the absence of facts, speculation fills the void, and the imagination of fans can run unchecked. Despite the controversial nature of the rumors, some observers point out that the dynamics are likely innocent, noting that Georgina has been a maternal figure to Cristiano Jr., providing care, guidance, and attention that complements his father's support. Close family friends and insiders reportedly describe their relationship as normal, loving, and supportive, emphasizing that the story circulating online is largely fabricated and driven by sensationalist curiosity rather than reality. Yet the power of social media lies in its ability to blur the line between fact and fiction, creating a narrative that is impossible to ignore. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has never been an ordinary child on the pitch. Even from his earliest years, those who watched him train and play in youth academies noticed something extraordinary. He wasn't just good for his age, he was good for any age. One of the most jaw-dropping aspects of his development has been his ability to dominate matches against players significantly older than him, a trait that immediately caught the attention of scouts, coaches, and football enthusiasts around the world. Reports began surfacing when he was just 7 or 8 years old, playing for OCF Pozuelo de Alarcón in Madrid. Coaches often tested him against older kids, curious to see how he would react against players bigger, stronger, and more experienced. What happened shocked everyone. Despite the physical disadvantage, Cristiano Jr. would glide past defenders with composure and precision, deliver perfect passes, and finish with remarkable accuracy. Observers described it as a combination of natural talent, intelligence, and unshakable confidence, qualities that are rarely found even in seasoned youth players. The story spread quickly. Videos circulated on social media showing Cristiano Jr. scoring multiple goals against players 2 or 3 years older. Some analysts noted that his awareness of the field, movement without the ball, and decision-making were far beyond his age group. Coaches reportedly began using phrases like, "He's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers," highlighting not just his technical skill, but his cognitive approach to the game. His time in Juventus's U9 squad further amplified his reputation. By the time Ronaldo Sr. moved to Italy in 2018, his son had already earned the nickname among local coaches as the boy who plays like a pro. In friendly matches and local tournaments, Cristiano Jr. often faced teams with older players, yet he consistently delivered performances that left scouts and parents stunned. He scored hat tricks, assisted with perfectly timed passes, and even demonstrated leadership qualities, directing teammates and organizing play despite being younger. What grabbed the world's attention most was his composure under pressure. Older opponents tried to intimidate him with size and speed, but Cristiano Jr. never faltered. He anticipated movements, maintained control under aggressive challenges, and finished with clinical precision. Footage of these matches went viral, drawing commentary from fans and analysts alike. Some said, "He's not just following his father's footsteps, he's rewriting the rules for youth football." Social media exploded. Twitter threads, TikTok videos, and Instagram compilations highlighted moments where he outplayed older kids, earning millions of views. Fans debated whether his talent was purely natural, a result of genetics, or shaped by the mentality instilled by his father from birth. Many agreed it was a combination of all three: natural ability, environment, and guidance from one of the greatest players in history. Even more remarkable was how Cristiano Jr. balanced his competitive edge with humility. Despite dominating matches, coaches praised him for encouraging teammates, helping younger players, and maintaining focus rather than showing off. This blend of skill, intelligence, and maturity at such a young age created a narrative that wasn't just about being talented, it was about being a prodigy with mental and emotional development far beyond his years. The story of him scoring against older kids did more than impress scouts. It created anticipation for the future. Fans began speculating about which elite clubs would eventually secure him, which youth national teams he might represent, and whether he could follow in the monumental footsteps of Cristiano Ronaldo Sr. What made it particularly compelling was the idea that the world was witnessing a living experiment, a boy who could possibly redefine what it means to be a prodigy in football. Even now, every match Cristiano Jr. plays against older opponents draws attention, not only from scouts and clubs, but from fans eager to see the next Ronaldo in action. His ability to dominate, score, and lead against older children has solidified his status as a footballing phenomenon, proving that from a young age he is capable of shocking the world in ways that go beyond mere genetics. He's redefining what youthful talent can look like in the modern era of football. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr., a prodigy on the pitch, a story the world can't stop watching. From shocking scouts to sparking wild rumors online, his journey is just getting started. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and follow every moment, because the next chapter of Ronaldo Jr.'s story is going to blow your mind.